completely drive this thing into the ground. And it's somehow comforting to think that maybe they were just stoned.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't malice, it wasn't greed, it was just pure dope-headedness.
Like buying up all those troubled assets and just
water valve you bought wasn't the right format?
Wrong size. He's got an $80,000 couch made from real unicorn leather. And a Queen Anne chair made from Queen Anne.
Thane became infamous because while his bank was going under, he spent $1.2 million of company money doing what?
Redecorating his office.
Exactly right. Everybody knows it's a truism in business. You can't destroy one of the significant institutions of Wall Street while sitting behind a day Class A desk. John Thane was the highest paid executive in America. He earned $82 million a year. Yet he submitted more than $1 million of receipts for furniture for reimbursement. A few months later, Merrill had been bought out. In IKEA.
You know, I have a whole theory about the Merrill Lynch problem.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, they used to be Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner, and Smith? Mm-hmm. I think Pierce, Fenner, and Smith were the smart guys.
Yeah, whatever happened to them? All right, Jordan, one more to go. One of the most notorious failed companies of the crisis was AIG, the insurance giant that ended up being bailed out to the tune of $100 billion and more of our money. It ran through CEOs during the crisis like it did taxpayer cash, and Carl is going to tell you about the last of them.
The new CEO of AIG works hard and plays hard. Actually, we're not sure if he works hard. He doesn't care about the S&P 500. He wants SPF 30.
So what was the first bold move Robert Ben Moshe took after taking over troubled AIG in the summer of 2009?
Took a trip to somewhere warm, I'm guessing.
He went on vacation immediately. So imagine your team's losing big in the late innings, and you call in your star closer, and he runs out onto the field right past the mound to the concession stand.
I just love
for some
playing with this camera.
Robert Ben Moshe offered the
anything.
excuse that he'd been planning the trip for a while. And sure, the company had just been given billions of dollars in U.S. taxpayer funds, but Carnival Cruises offers an endless chocolate fountain at the dessert buffet. Once he got back from his trip, Ben Moshe announced that the bonuses that were still being given to AIG executives were, quote, criminal. No, wait, he didn't say that. He said the bonuses were fine. Telling people about them was criminal.
Well, you know, the poor guy, he was CEO of AIG. If you got that many letters, you're doing something wrong.
That's true.
You should have a word in there somewhere.
Yeah, CEO.
OMG.
Carl, how did Jordan do in our quiz? Well, Jordan, he had 3 correct answers, so now we threw in the message on his home answering machine.
Well done, Jordan. Congratulations. We want to remind everybody they can join us most weeks back home at the Chase Bank Auditorium in downtown Chicago, Illinois. For tickets and more information, you can go to chicagopublicradio.org, or you can find a link at our website, waitwait.npr.org. Right now, panel, it's time for you to answer some questions. All of your questions this week are about money, of course. Well, I mean, it's like, hey, you're not getting a bonus this year, but you are getting a wonderful picture made with macaroni. Who makes little pictures with macaroni?
Well, little kids.
Exactly.
So little kids.
Yes, and in fact, it was a
Because they can spell it.
It was a class. We wanted to send letters to Merrill Lynch, but we couldn't handle it, so AIG. There was a class of fourth graders, in fact, from around here, when a Houston area teacher, Rebecca Chapman,
Enjoying the drive.
what it might feel like
its
to
own
be an
reward, am I
AIG
right?
employee when everybody was so mad at them. One boy asked, "Can you write them and let them know it's going to be okay?" And the whole class got in on it. Sample notes to AIG. Quote, "Hi AIG, not all of USA hates you," unquote. Quote, "Keep working hard, dudes. Keep eating your vegetables." One AAG employee, so touched by this, wrote back to the students and said, quote, "To have reached out to us in such a heartfelt way is really a testament to your individual and collective humanity." So they don't end up like executives at AIG.
Right,
Coming up, it's not all champagne and caviar for the rich, and our Bluff the Listener game called 1-888-WAIT-WAIT to play. And ZZ Top joins us to play Not My Job. The Houston show is brought to you with support from the RAND Group in Houston, Dallas, Boston, and Chicago, specializing in business software and technology solutions for energy companies. Support for NPR comes from NPR stations and the National Association of Realtors, providing information about the home buyer tax credit and also John S. and James L. Knight Foundation, helping NPR advance journalistic excellence in the digital age, and Progressive Insurance, with more than 30,000 local independent agents and information available at progressive.com. We'll be back in a minute with more of Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me from NPR.
The spotted hyena is known for its laugh, but it doesn't giggle for fun.
So it's a call of frustration with, some amount of tension.
I'm Linda Wertheimer, decoding the hyena next time on All Things Considered from NPR News.
News and views at 89.1 FM, KSTX. It's 78 and mostly cloudy. Today, partly cloudy with a high in the mid-80s. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low in the upper 60s. Then tomorrow, rain showers with a high in the low 80s.
You're listening to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me on Texas Public Radio, KSTX San Antonio, news and views at 89.1 FM. Support for KSTX comes from 180 Group members, including Dr. Janet True, psychiatrist and clinical director with the Kerrville State Hospital in Kerrville, Dr. Basim Mazloum, specialist in diagnosing and treating digestive and liver disease, Drs. Harmon Kelly and Margaret Kelly of Southeast OBGYN Associates.
Monday on the Source. Our country unwrapped. How the military expansion could affect San Antonio's east side. City Councilwoman Ivy Taylor will be here, along with Juan Garcia, president of the Dignowity Hill Neighborhood Association. I'm Terry Gilday. Tune into The Source, Monday at 12:30, right here on KSTX 89.1 FM.
From NPR and Chicago Public Radio, this is Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, the NPR News Quiz. I'm Carl Castle. We're playing this week with Tom Bodette, Kerry O'Connor, and Paula Poundstone. And here again is your host at the Brown Theater at the Wortham Center in Houston, Texas, Peter Sagal.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all. Right now it's time for the Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me Bluff the Listener game. Call 1-888-WAIT-WAIT to play our game in the air. Hi, you're on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Hi, this is Amy in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Lancaster, that's Amish country, is it not?
It is.
I'm assuming you're not Amish because you're on the phone and listening to the radio.
Yeah, although rumor has it that they do have phones, but they're in the barn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think they're sneaking out to the barn to call into quiz shows? Well, welcome to our show, Amy. You're going to play the game in which you must try to tell truth from fiction. Carl, what is Amy's topic?
It's not easy having green.
It's great to be rich, but the rich have their crosses to bear. And it's even worse for them because their crosses are made of solid gold and they're heavier. Our panelists are going to read you 3 stories about hardships for the rich, only one of which is true. Pick the real story and you'll win Carl's voice on your home answering machine. Ready to play?
Yep.
First, let's hear from Tom Bodette.
The rich aren't like you and me, declared Fitzgerald. And one might add, they don't like you and me either. They don't want us dropping by their secured houses, bumping into us at airports, or, it seems, even mingling data with our kind online. A new wave of exclusive...
You want to warn me next time?
We don't want to have your hand hanging out there.
I gotta be careful.
And why don't you put that damn thing down and grab those pieces of box on the floor?